Welcome back to the Picker Room Pod. We're going to go ahead and talk about Sunday's games, mainly focusing on the Buccaneers versus the Cardinals and the Raiders versus the Chargers.
Yes, that'll
Uh,
be that'll. If you want to make money, bet against the Raiders. I'm telling you, much as I hate to say it, I've been betting against my own team because they really are in such a state of disarray, and I've been doing good so far betting against them. So I hate to say it, but hey, you got to bet with your mind, not your heart. So once again, definitely put your money on the Chargers.
with the Buccaneers being at home versus the Cardinals, I believe Brissett's coming back. In the last three games, he's had 1,000 yards combined. That's 330 something yards. And they got Marvin Harrison Jr. coming back. And let's face it, the Buccaneers' defensive backs has not been showing up. Mainly Zion McCollum and Brandon Morrison. Jamel Dean has been lights out, but I still fear that he's injured. Um, and Baker Mayfield's injured, so they got Teddy Bridgewater, and our season is kind of up in the air right now. So we have to come out guns a blazing, and I'm not sure we could do that with Josh Grizzard as our offensive coordinator.
Yeah, I think it's time for you guys to get a new head coach as well because he had his shot, and seems like they're not really playing for him. They started out good, but now that you lost Baker, it's going to take a huge effort to try to beat these guys. Even though the Cardinals are, they're not really that good, but you guys always play. It seems like you guys play to the level of your competition.
Yes.
So I just think Arizona will keep it close, but I still think you guys will pull it out.
I hope so. Being at home, being from Arizona, and going to a lot of the Buccaneers games. Shout out to Gerald McCoy for those free tickets every time they come down here. We hadn't won one. Any game I've been to, Cardinals put it on us. You know what I mean? Even with terrible quarterbacks and whoever else, it doesn't matter. With Fitzmagic coming in and trying to save the day, it didn't matter. So I'm used to us losing against the Cardinals. I do believe we turn that around, and I think we pulling out for Teddy Bridgewater and for our head coach. I think they love our head coach, but they're not. The defense isn't playing his ball. I don't, you know what I mean. So I do think
And he's supposed to be
about time
he's supposed to be a defensive expert too. So that's why I don't understand the problems on
on defense.
defense. Granted, they have some injuries, but still, next man up mentality, right? You got to step up and play some defense.
And early on in the year, they were lights out on defense.
Yes,
I
they
think
were.
that they just, I think they need a little bit more character in the locker room. This has happened every single year that Todd Bowles has been our head coach. We've started off decent and then had that mid-season slump, and we've been fighting just to win our division every year when it really should be clear cut.
And as far as the Raiders, defensively, other than my boy Max, who's playing his heart out, he's the only guy that brings it consistently all the time. When the whole unit needs to be in. Every time we play, it's like the quarterback that we're playing against puts up the best numbers of the year playing against our defense. So
Max can only do so much. Max
right.
Crosby, you gotta respect his heart. He doesn't want to go nowhere.
Yeah.
But I don't see him staying for long if it keeps going this way. I do think a lot of the other players are going to try to play for Max, but that's just not going to be enough. Because there's also, you could play hard, but you also got to have the talent, and I'm not sure that they have the talent on the defensive side.
And Gino needs to stop holding the damn ball so long. You need to get rid of that quick. Your offensive line sucks, so you need to just short patterns, quick patterns. Get what the defense gives you. Don't try to wait and try to make a big play every play because that's all your interceptions start.
And then another thing with Gino, if you are gonna go quick passes, quit staring down your damn receiver that you're gonna pass it to. You can look this way and look them off, and then have a quick route right here. You understand? Because you have a couple people that are talented enough to get open, like Thornton. That dude is a freaking beast. Yeah. I think they need to use him more. I don't know why they got rid of Jacoby Myers for Lockett.
Yeah, and then like I said, you got Tucker who's got a lot of speed. You got to use him, but you can't run those deep routes with the protection you're getting. So you just quick slants, quick tight. You got two of the best tight ends. You use them more than you have been.
Yes, yeah. I
But
think that Bowers is having a down season when he should be having the best season of his career
yeah,
because
yeah.
he's the talent on in the passing as far as passing options go. Genti is can only do so much with a line like that. So I feel like they might get the first. They'll get one of the first picks between 1 and 5. I think they'll pick. They need to get the best quarterback available, and then after that, I think they need to spruce up their offensive line, and then go out and free agency and get some defensive players.
And I honestly think they need to utilize Mostert more. Mostert did good for the Dolphins, and when he's been in there, he does pretty good. I mean, especially in the pass game, running little screens or just little out patterns after you're done blocking, looking for him to get a quick pass to him is what they should be looking at trying to do also. But I don't know.
And Mostert was a part of a two-headed back with Achan and Mostert, and I mean they were putting up points. They were putting up running yards because you keep them guessing like who's gonna do what. Mostert could catch out the backfield as well, and so could Genti. So bring them both in at the same time. You know what I mean? And you could fake a pitch one way and do a swing pass the other, or you know what I mean? You guys got to get creative with the offense. I don't think there's no creativity in the offense right now.
It's stagnant right now. It's just stagnant. Same crap over and over.
So I mean, no, that's my take for the Bucks Cardinals. I hope the Bucks squeak it out. I think if they do, it's only about 4 or 5 points possibly that they squeak it out, unless our defense really shows up because we do have the ability to get a lot of turnovers, and we just got to capitalize on them. And for the Raiders, they're playing against the Chargers, who have something to prove.
Yeah, they're trying to make the playoffs. They're fighting for their playoff life. I just think that they're gonna probably beat us by at least 10 points is what I'm thinking. But the Raiders season is a wash. I mean, I'm looking at their schedule. They got the toughest part of their schedule coming up, and the only game I see them having a chance at winning really is the Giants, and that's because, like I said, Jameis will keep us both in it. He'll be the best quarterback on both teams that day because our quarterback sucks.
Well, you know what? I think that they both keep each. Well, if Gino, I mean, Gino's first game, he went out there and tore it up. He did very well the first game against the Patriots defense that's lights out right now.
He gave us false hope. That's all he did.
So, in a sense, he's also Jameis Winston. So they might both keep each other in the game with the interceptions thrown. But I mean, Jameis Winston might throw for 400 yards that game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just don't. That's our best chance for a victory for the rest of the year. So all I can say is, man, we just gotta wait till next year. So what kind of other crap we can do to improve our team because our team sucks right now.
And then I also think if we barely squeak out a conference win and early out in the playoffs this year, Bowles has to go. I'm sorry, but Bowles has to go. And Josh Gazard has got to go. This will be his last year being the offensive coordinator if he does not pull his head out of his ass.
I agree.
Happy Thanksgiving from the Picker Room Pod. I'm Trilly Nelson.
And try to enjoy your Thanksgiving, Raider fans. I know the stuff. At least we're not playing, so give us some heartburn after watching their game.
That's Shitty61. Make sure you go follow him on Twitter.
Yes, Shitty61.
Go to his YouTube channel and follow him there. We also talk about some football stuff, and we also talk about a lot of boxing. So boxing fans, check us out on Shitty61. Check us out on Trill and Bob for one of my pages. And also AJ and Papa if you like family content. And hopefully we get to see you guys back for another episode.
Yep, see you next week.